The Otago Central Rail Trail is the ideal vacation for families, friends or freewheeling cyclists. Join me, Clive Copeman, as I explore the great food, accommodation and attractions along the way and discover why this is a trip where it really does pay to relax and enjoy the ride. This leg of my journey starts at Dunedin's historic railway station for a trip on the Taieri Gorge Railway.
Got my tickets. All aboard.
The Taieri Gorge is our route to Middlemarch at the start of the Otago Central Rail Trail. The distance can be driven in just an hour, but the 2.5-hour train ride is well worth the time. Every weekday, the train makes a return trip to Pukerangi, just 20 kilometres short of Middlemarch. But from October to April, it'll take you all the way to Middlemarch, every Friday and Sunday. Now, I really wasn't planning on eating so soon, but with such a warm welcome, how could I resist?
Beautiful.
The start of the rail trail proper, Middlemarch has plenty of accommodation options if you plan to stay overnight. And as for food, well, what cyclist wouldn't be tempted by a bit of coffee and cake? The Kissing Gate Cafe is open 8:30 to 5 p.m. Monday to Sunday. You can get a full range of meals and even a packed lunch for your ride. The friendly advice from owner Kate Wilson comes free.
Make sure you've got your provisions, your food, your coffee to keep you going, and some sunblock, water, and a really good jacket for snow. You could have all of them.
Fueled up and packed for 3 days, it's time for me to hit that trail.
Tally-ho.
One of the best features of the Otago Rail Trail is that there are no major climbs, so you don't need to be an Olympic athlete to enjoy it. What you do need is clothing for 4 seasons. The trail's many points of historical interest are well signposted, like the site of the line's only significant accident. 21 people lost their lives here when the train took a bend too fast back in 1943. Not far away in the township of Hyde, the old Otago Central Hotel is in the perfect spot for a meal or drinks break. The hotel also offers cosy B&B style accommodation with 2 boutique suites, 4 double and 4 twin rooms, making it a very tempting option for an overnight stay. If you're cycling solo, it's also a great spot to swap stories and make new friends. Leaving Hyde, the trail's historic viaducts, cuttings and tunnels lead you through a gentle gorge section of the Taieri River. Easy riding and very scenic, for a short day ride this section of the track just can't be beat. After a very easy and enjoyable first day, the path to my first night's accommodation leads straight off the trail. I'm treating myself to a stay at Coconut Lodge. Now, when my hosts insisted that I slip into something more comfortable, I didn't think they meant a comfy chair and a glass of Pinot Noir, but that's the kind of welcome you get here. The lodge is a luxury B&B, the perfect contrast to my day in the outdoors. Well, if it's good enough for Sir Peter Jackson and his film crew, it's good enough for me. Coconut is owned and run by Dorothy Piper and Malcolm Edwards. Dorothy's a very talented painter whose creative skills also extend into the kitchen.
And I try to make every meal as seasonal as possible, utilising everything that's available. And we've been here 5-6 years now and we never tire of it. And that's what we try to show our guests.
In his spare time, Malcolm likes to pan for gold, but the real treasure he pulls from the earth are his homegrown flowers, herbs and table vegetables.
Well, Malcolm is the gardener and we try to access everything locally.
Oh, I love it because this is a big property and I can grow all sorts of things that I want to do here. I would grow broccoli, all sorts of heritage varieties.
The food, the wine and the sunset on the Kakanui Mountains all add up to the perfect evening. But my journey doesn't end at Coconut. There's a lot more to see and do between here and Clyde, and I'm making plenty of stops. It's the only way to enjoy the distinctive pleasures of the Otago Central Rail Trail.
Cheers.